Hello there, my name is Paul Sturgis and I am an owner-operator of an assisted living facility, Blossoms Assisted Living, and I'm also a assisted living consultant and trainer for both the Agency for Healthcare Administration and also the Florida Assisted Living Association here in the Sunshine State, as well as being an independent consultant and trainer for my own organisation, Blossoms Workforce Academy. I've had the pleasure of working within health and social care for over 24 years, both in the United States and in the United Kingdom. I've been invited to talk to you by Mishy about the qualities of assisted living and how they can impact the services that residents receive, and also how we can align quality practice to the services that residents receive in those assisted living facilities. First and foremost, I want to discuss with you the fact that there are many different types of licensure of assisted living facilities, the main one being a standard licensed facility, and then those standard licensed facilities have the option of electing to add specialty licenses, whether that be in limited mental health services, limited nursing services, or extended congregate care, often referred to as ECC. The difference between those licensure status is the levels of care that are received and the types of care that are received within those communities. However, the foundations of assisted living communities should always be the same. They should always be built upon a person-centered culture, one that places the resident at the center of the services that they are receiving, and taking a very holistic approach, especially in terms of assessment and care delivery, recognizing not only their physical needs, but also their emotional, psychosocial, psychological, and also looking at their biographies in terms of making sure that services that they receive are high quality and blend and segue really nicely into their life experiences. All assisted living facilities should really focus on outcomes. Whenever we're working with residents, doesn't matter of their age group, because in assisted living facilities we can support those who cannot remain at home independently from the age of 18 years upwards within assisted livings. We should always look at the outcomes that those residents are receiving. So is it about making sure that they are able to integrate well into the community? Is it that they've got skills that we need to work upon? Is it about sustainability in the assisted living environment because of their activities of daily living? Whatever type of individual and their skill set and their abilities, we need to focus our care accordingly so that the outcomes those residents experience are meaningful to them. Within assisted living, leadership is very important, and I speak of that in terms of empowering and enabling staff to work in a person-centered way with their residents. And this can be achieved most effectively by thorough training, education, and effective understanding of how the policies and procedures of the facility will impact the resident. So leaders need to mentor, they need to lead by example to really gain an effective workforce in an assisted living facility. For a leader, it's all about quality assurance and looking at the practices within the assisted living facility, always looking at how they can improve policies and procedures, how they can involve the resident in the development of policies and procedures, because that will enable residents to feel part of not only their home, but also part of a wider community and part of the way that the organisation operates. Inclusiveness is super important in terms of a productive and positive experience for those residents. It's also important, and this goes back to Florida Statute 429, where it talks about the purpose of assisted living facilities. As the demographic changes within Florida, we need to look at the affordability of assisted livings. For example, not everybody has the same income capacity that we had maybe 10, 15 years ago. So we need to be innovative in how we think about assisted living to make them affordable, but also innovative in the terms of the design and function of the assisted living facility to really emulate a quality experience for those residents. So in terms of productive, positive, cohesive assisted living environments, we're looking at a person-centered environment, one which focuses on a holistic model, has great leadership in terms of mentoring, empowering staff to be the best that they can be, and really developing those relationships with residents. Quality assurance, resident involvement, outcomes for residents that are focused, that are meaningful, and which will empower them, not disempower them. And understanding how assisted living is a constantly changing model, and how excellent providers are ones that are innovative in their thinking and their delivery of those services.